Alright, so during this video I will show you how to properly install this window track screw on the track and on the window. This way you'll be able to ensure that the window closes properly. Now these are the proper screws and whatnot for it. If you go on the honda.com, it would be under accessories, and you will have to choose number 1 so that all of that comes together, because they also sell them separately, like number 2, number 3, number 4. But as a package deal, it comes out to almost $50. So that little rubber piece goes on the metal piece that goes on the track, and this plastic bushing goes into the metal screw that goes on the window. Now I'll be removing that rubber piece from the track so that I could make sure that the metal piece goes on the track properly, and then I'll put the rubber piece afterwards. Now if you look up about where my finger is, that's where the track is. Now if you see, the track is almost like an upside down P. That bottom part that is like the head of the P is where that part of the track goes into. Now this is the driver's side door of the car, so it will have to go up like that. That little piece goes in through that little hole, and then it goes through the hole of the glass, and then it gets screwed on with the screw. So what I'm doing is I lifted the window all the way up, and I pushed that little metal piece through the P. So if you look up there, it's already in there. I just pushed it up, and then I rolled the window back down so that with a screwdriver I could push that piece up so that I could put the rubber piece on it. So you see it's in there. It's not that hard. As long as you get the top in, it'll slide right in there. But the window has to be up when you do this so that your hand could fit in there. Now, like I said, with the flathead screwdriver, I'm gonna just push this up. There you go. Now I will put this rubber piece on it. Now the window, you roll it up enough so that you could put the screw through it. Now the window right now, since it's not screwed down, it's pretty flexible, so it moves around, and that'll help you to get the screw in there. There you go, just like that. Now you grab the screw. Don't forget the little plastic washer, and you could screw it as tight as you can with your fingers. Try not to mess up the thread on that screw, because then you have to get another one, and you don't want to pay another $20 for it. Now I usually tie it up with my fingers as much as possible, and then I grab pliers. Now the video I did for the pliers, for some reason, is messed up. It wasn't showing. So what I did was wrapped duct tape around the tip of the pliers so I could tighten it up. But every time I've done this, it's always slipped and scratched the screw. So I was expecting this to happen. Now I just taped around the screw so that I could paint it black. Now the tape, I just do one side at a time, and I just work my way around. Now since I'm doing that one, I figured I'd do all 4 of them. Now I'm using, I think it's 380 grit. sandpaper. You could go with something like 600, maybe even 800. You just want to take the shine off the paint and then just wipe it down with some alcohol and then give it a few coats of the black, and that should be enough. Now you don't want to send it too deep into the metal, because if you do that, then you may need to prime it in order for the paint to stick to it. Because if you send it down too much to the metal, then the paint itself may not adhere to the metal too well. So just make sure you scuff it, get all the shininess off it, then wipe it down with a clean rag and alcohol. I use paper towels. That's the black paint that I'm gonna use right there, general purpose black paint. Nothing crazy, and it got its own glow, so I'm not gonna use a clear coat with that. So you see all that dirt? Right now I'm just wiping all the dirt out of the little metal buttons. And now I'm gonna proceed to spray painting it black. Now if you want, aim the tip of the can towards the windows, because if you get some paint in the windows, you could always let it dry and take it off with a razor flat against the window, or you could always grab some acetone or something and wipe it down, or just some alcohol and wipe it down immediately after you spray on it. But you don't want to get it on your paint, because then that'll be a pain to get off. So as you can see, give it a few light coats, then I will come back, do this about 4 times, let it dry for like 2 hours, and then I'll take the tape off. So that's it.